All right, so it's September now, and here in Ohio, the leaves have kind of started to change. I mean, there's still a lot of green on the trees, but I've been able to find some pretty nice looking leaves so far. And so what I want to do is I want to make a cutting board. Got this mold here. I'm going to make a cutting board with real fall leaves embedded in it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a solid layer of colored resin on the bottom. Probably, you know, just a fall color, maybe orange or brown or red, or maybe just a mixture of fall colors all swirled together or whatever. Then I'm just going to kind of randomly put the leaves on there and put clear resin over top of it and see how it goes. I'll probably, you know, have a layer of leaves, then do a thin layer of resin, then do another layer of leaves, another layer of resin, that kind of thing, like I normally do when I put stuff in resin like that. So yeah, it's going to be pretty straightforward. I think it's going to look really cool. So let's get to it. It's done. It looks great. So you'll probably notice that the part where I actually put the leaves in there was not in the video, and that's because I forgot to hit the record button, and by the time I realized it, you know, I couldn't very well just suck all the resin out of there and pull the leaves out and reshoot it. It was kind of I kind of just had to roll with it. But yeah, it looks great. It looks awesome. The back looks pretty cool too. Love those colors. As you can see, I decided to add some foil flakes in there in the second layer. So what I did was I did the colored layer, then I did a layer of clear with the foil flakes in it. And then I did a thin layer of clear, put the leaves on, and then filled the rest of it with clear. And yeah, it turned out great. I really love the way this looks. The only problem I had was the leaves tended to want to curl up after I put them in the resin, and so they would stick up above the level of the resin there, and I had to keep pushing them down. I kept coming back like every 20 minutes to push them down. Waited till it got a little thicker so maybe it would hold it down more. But what I ended up having to do was in the high spots when it cured, I sanded those down, took a ruler across, and just made sure that nothing was sticking up above the lip of the mold. And yeah, so I just sanded that down and then just poured another layer of clear on top. And that covered up all the sanding marks, and I accidentally had a cut in there, but that went right away once I put the clear on top of it. Looks pretty good. You can actually see through it a little bit there. You can see my hand through there. It's a pretty thin layer of colored resin. I was kind of wanting to go a little thicker. I intended to anyway, but it still turned out fine. And I kind of miscalculated. The first layer of color, I believe, was 150 milliliters I did. And I figured that would be as thick as I wanted. But actually, come to think of it, because the leaves did what they did, it's kind of a good thing this colored layer was thinner. Because otherwise they really would have stuck up above the rim of the mold, and I would have had a wonderful time trying to fix that. But anyway, I'm really happy with the way this turned out. It's going to make a great addition to our fall/Halloween decorations this year. And I hope you all enjoyed.